Eric Talley, sitting here with one of our ProSkills athletes, our 2023. I'm going to call him by his nickname that we all call him. Then he's going to explain to us his real name and how he got his nickname. Mr. Cowboy Rygg. How you doing today, sir?
You good?
All right, outstanding, outstanding. Yeah, speak up a little bit more now. We talked about this, right? All right, there you go. All right, I got a smile out of you too, so that's always a plus. And I'm going to tell you a funny story, and I don't know if you remember this. The first time I met you was when you were shooting shots with Devin, and you came in the gym so focused, like you were looking like you look right now, like, hey, I'm about this business here, I'm gonna take care of it, and you did a great job. And I believe that next day or week, we went into district, if I remember right,
Oh, yeah.
and you went off against Piper. Sorry, Piper, you know I love y'all. And you went off on Piper, remember that?
I do.
Okay. So again, what's your first name, by the way?
My first name is Zachary.
And your nickname is?
Cowboy.
Zachary Cowboy.
Rygg.
And tell me, how do we get Zachary to Cowboy Rygg?
Yeah. So my nickname came when I was born, and the first thing that my grandpa did when I got home was, and my grandpa did not show affection to any of the grandkids except for me. I was the favorite, like as soon as I was here. And the Tahoe pulled up into the driveway, and he literally jogged out of the house and grabbed me and said, "Give me my little cowboy," and then ran back inside before my parents could do anything. And that's where the name started, and it stuck, and is, pending a birth certificate, is officially my middle name.
Wow, that's awesome. So there you go. That's the fun fact about this young man that we all learned, and I learned also. So let's change gears just a little bit here. I always got to plug ProSkills, Nike ProSkills, excuse me. Always got to plug us first, and that's why we're here. So on behalf of them, let's talk a little bit about Nike ProSkills. How long did you play with Nike ProSkills?
I've been playing since they got established here in San Antonio.
Okay, Coach Rizzo. You're one of Coach Rizzo's original. I believe I seen a flyer. It says something about original. It was one of his OGs. Excuse me. So you're one of his OGs, huh?
One of the ones that started ProSkills here.
Okay, good. So I believe that's 4 or 5 years. Which one?
I don't remember. I want to say it was summer before freshman year, so it's about, I think, 4 years now.
4 years, going on 5. Great. So with that being said, I'm getting those that 8 years?
No, 2019.
That's 19. So 4 years.
So yeah, 4 years. Okay. So I think we're going into our 5th year, though, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So with that being said, what did you gain, or what do you think what did ProSkills help you grow into the basketball player you are today?
Starting off with, playing with Tribe, that was the team before ProSkills.
Yes, it was.
One of my biggest things that was a knock on me was I wasn't confident enough, and I never was able to ascend into where I thought I should be.
Okay.
And where the people around me should be.
Okay.
And, it was like they kept pushing me, kept gaining me confidence, and over the last couple of summers I started to break out of my shell, and then now it's starting to pay off. So
Okay.
all of the late practices, the shoot-arounds with Devin, it was all beneficial for me, and it was one of the best things that ever happened for me in my basketball career.
You said something that's so important. I believe every player should make sure they put on their things to do list of getting better. And you said confidence. And that's really important to me, and I believe every player playing for our program is to have that sense of, I'm the best player in the gym. Even though you might not be the best guy, but have that sense of confidence, hey, I'm that guy. So with that being said, you mentioned that, and we did see it this year, and I'm going to change gears real quick, and I apologize because I want to talk about the state tournament where I watched you play, and you did a phenomenal job, and we even kind of talked about some things to where as though your mentorship role into some of the younger or the underclassmen. Let's talk about that. How do you feel the confidence you gained playing for ProSkills, also playing varsity basketball, allowed you guys to get to the level you got to this year?
I would say with that is that with my role has changed every year that I've played on varsity, and this year it was more, I didn't need to score as much. I didn't need to have that much weight on me.
Yeah.
Being like with the ball in my hands, scoring all the time, but helping both the juniors that played a lot with us grow as a player, helped us as a team in the long run, and just being one of the calm voices in the locker room when we need it, and just having people follow me by example, as well as giving pointers here and there. This is something that I try to instill in them, the confidence that they should have and how good that they can be.
Right.
The same way that I've learned that myself.
Right.
And I feel like that with me doing that, they were able to get better this year. And, I'm proud of them because they're like my little brothers. So
That's good stuff. And honestly, we're proud of you, and we're happy to have you part of the ProSkills family. And me getting an opportunity to spend with you right now and just do this interview I appreciate it. Thank you again. And we're going to stay right here at the Piper versus Veterans Memorial game. Let's stay there. Let's talk about that a little bit. Because again, that's where I saw you play, and you had a good first half. You didn't have your best, but you had a breakout second half. And like I told you, like we kind of talked about, I believe you guys were down by 2, whatever, at half, and then whatever your coach told you, it just had a spark in you. But I think you broke out like 3 or 4 threes in that second half. Let's talk about that a little bit. What caused that?
it was honestly like there's times it's like there's not a switch, but it almost like I flipped one. That it's like right now, it's got to be on me. So when I can flip that and it starts to ignite everybody else.
Right.
And that game, it just so happened to be my scoring.
Yes.
And with that, it helped us, we were still in a tight game in the fourth quarter.
Correct.
And it was like 4 or 5, 6 point game. They cut it down to 2, and then we finally pushed it back up to like 8 or 10.
Yeah, you did.
To finish it out.
You did.
So, it's just things that I've tried to pick up being, around basketball for so long and watching, all the greats that play in the NBA and also in college. That's like when it's time to pick your team up, you got to pick your team up.
Right.
And it could be with your boys in the locker room, or hustle plays down at the bounds. It could be finding the right people that are open. It could be scoring. It's just that game needed me to score, so I needed to score.
Okay. Let's change gears again. Let's talk about what we're going to do after high school, because again, you are a class of 2023, so you are a senior. What are we looking at here? Where are we going? Because you did not play unsigned senior basketball because you are unsigned. But what are we doing? What are we looking at?
Well, right now I have my first 2 offers these last 2 weeks, which has been a crazy turn for me, and as well as a couple more colleges reaching out. So I'm still undecided about where I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm still open to anywhere that gives me an opportunity to play, and get the education that I want.
All right.
So,
we want to mention real quick and a shout out to them and say thank you. Right now, we want to keep the.
I'll say my 2 official offers from University of the Southwest in Hobbs, New Mexico, as well as York University in Nebraska.
Okay. Well, thank you again for both of those colleges reaching out to our guy here, and again, just giving him the opportunity to continue to play basketball. We really appreciate that from the ProSkills family here in San Antonio. So let's talk about that. Let's go ahead and dive into the college aspect. So what are you looking to grow as an athlete by going to either one of the schools or whoever reaches out to you?
The first thing that I do want to do when I do get to college is that I want to build more of my college body, knowing that I'm going in, I would like to be heavier.
Okay.
I know, getting taller is everybody's dream, but I don't know if that's going to keep happening for me.
Okay.
And if I stay the same height, I'm cool with my same height, but I do need to put on weight, as well as becoming more, dynamic with the ball in my hands, as well as just doing whatever is needed.
Okay. Let's talk student athlete here. So let's talk about the student part. What are we looking as far as degree-wise? What areas that interest us that we want to go towards?
Definitely, I have my preferred major is marketing.
Okay.
And that's basic. That's for sure. And everywhere that I've looked at has some sort of marketing. So whether that's sports marketing or just regular marketing, for me, it leaves the door open for anything that I want to do after college. So it's one of my, goals that I want to get that degree.
All right. Well, let's finish it off with, let's give ProSkills a plug if you were to talk to any student athlete, any younger athlete, I'm talking about grade school, of course, and middle school. I'm not talking about the high school guys. I think we do a great job recruiting there, and you don't really need that help there. But if you were talking to any middle school young guy right now or girl, what would you tell them? Why would you choose ProSkills?
That this is the place that is going to help you grow as a person, as a student, as a player. That if you want to get, either started with AAU or continue and grow yourself past whatever level that you've been playing at, this is the place to do it because they have the right people here that push you and have pushed me to get to where I am. So seeing, that this program keeps expanding the more that I keep looking at it,
Right.
it's, there's nothing but good things. So
Okay. Well, only request I do have, your signing day, please invite me, Coach Foster, and of course Devin Brown and Coach Rizzo. I know you're going to invite those guys already. Again, you already gave them a plug. But again, invite old Coach Talley and old Coach Foster here, so we definitely could be there and give you good coverage, okay?
of course.
All right, thank you for this time.
Thank you.